Well, hello, and thank you so much for being, and for those who stayed with me for my live broadcast. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting for my TBC live broadcast 184. I had some technical difficulties. It looked like I think YouTube must have been working on it because I didn't have a start feature when I even tried to do it a half an hour earlier, and not later than half an hour of my time at 3 o'clock. I tried at 3:30, still wasn't there. I didn't have a start feature there, so maybe they were working on the video. But anyway, I'm here with you now, and it's a pleasure to be with you. Okay, as we continue to roll every day through our journey with TBC, we just are attempting to bring as many people as possible into our network. Okay, now I put the Google Hangout link if anybody would like to join me, but I have some things to go over first, okay, before anyone join me. All right. Okay. All right. I don't know if who I have here with me, but look like I see the Israel he's here. He's came back. I don't know if the people Jacob or Susan is still with me, but I don't see that person. But I want to first thank my little one, Miss Kayla, for watching if you're here, and also my loved one who always watches me every day and supports me. Okay. All right. So so let me just let people know I'm back here. It looked like everything is working fine. From what I can see here, I'd like to thank all of you for being here with me again. It's as we do these broadcasts, from time to time, we all will experience some technical difficulties. I've had that problem before. I don't get it too often, but it does happen. It could be a series of things. It could be your computer, or it could be the actual YouTube. I think it was YouTube this time because I see everything working just fine. Okay. All right. Well, there is something that I want to announce to everyone, and I have some awesome news, and it should be out on the blog very soon. Usually they don't post anything about send button meetings until probably the day before or the very early morning of the send button meeting. Well, yours truly will be hosting the send button meeting next Monday. That's right. I will be hosting the English-speaking send button meeting for the first time. And it would be an awesome, awesome honor and pleasure to sit in for Randy Wilson, who will be out of town. This is his birthday month. So he's celebrating his birthday and his family away from home. I'm not going to disclose where they're going, but I'm just saying that they'll be out of town. So he asked me what him and Pitsy both asked me would I be able to do the send button meeting for him. Because some of his people on his top 10, they do send monies as in Madeira, he does the French one and send button meeting, and Pratim Kumar does the Hindi one, and Mizanor Bangladesh they all do theirs on Tuesday. So he came to ask me because I've been featured on send button meetings before. I was there this past Monday, and I was as you probably was at his live broadcast today. You probably saw me there. See, Randy and I are building a really good friendship. We have been we will be joining together hopefully in November to attend Africa by to carry out on admin's wishes. So to 4 different countries, being Cameroon, being South Africa, being being Ghana and Nigeria. So we'll be doing that in November. But it's a great honor to even take on that mission, because we want to put on some what they call some cash flow conferences there. But that's what I want to talk a little bit more about this. But first, before I do that, it is something I want to do, and let's go to the blog just for a moment. So let me just do a screen share. All right. I'm gonna refresh this to make sure I don't have any other new blog posts. But this particular video was really Randy's video today with me on there with him. You know, I was featured on his live broadcast today, and this is not my video. This is really his video. So I want y'all to get that. Y'all may see my picture when you click on it, but it's just that it caught my picture that time. But this is really Randy's live broadcast, and y'all, anyone that missed it can play it. It was pretty much insightful, but it says TBC empowers you to be in control over getting what you want. And that's something that I just want to talk to people about a little bit today. Before I, let me come out of this screen share for just a minute. Okay, you know, we all have had so many things in our life that control us, or better yet, we don't have control over it. Like we don't have, like Randy said, we don't have control over transportation. We don't have control over other buildings coming up around us. We don't have control over the housing industry. To some extent, the utilities in our house, such as electric and water, we only control that to some degree, what we pay for. But actually someone else is controlling that electricity for our home. Okay? We don't control what we see on our TV. But we pay for the programming. That's the only control that we have. But we still got to pay for that. Okay? So there are so many things. Now we can control what we ingest, what we eat, that we have control over that. Okay? But think of TBC. Okay? You know, think of TBC as something that you really now can control. That you really now can control. You know? Admin has given us the ability to control our future with this awesome currency that's going to be sweeping the world in the next few years. But the question is, do you realize how much control you have on your future? You know, think about that for a moment. Do you know how much control you have on your future with this opportunity? See, this is one of those things that maybe comes every now and then in a lifetime. Just like when the internet came back in the early 1990s. This is one of those things. Oh, thank you so much, Kanye. You know, it'd be great if you could come up on our live broadcast. You know, if you can, please do so, because I know you're having a lot of success in Nigeria. I put the actual video link up in the chat. Kenya, Philip, if you can come up on this live broadcast, please do so. Okay. All right. You know, it is awesome opportunity for me to do a send button meeting. I would never thought I would ever be asked to do such a thing. Of course I can do it. Of course I can. But I never thought I would be asked. You know, I've gotten a lot of congratulations from a lot of people about my broadcasts and the works I'm doing, and the fact that admin recognizes me. Yes, they do. But the thing is, what I'm more happy about that I'm reaching some people that need to be helped. I will be having some training, some individual training with Randy. It's not nothing big. It's just a few things that he wants to make sure that I go over, you know, and that won't be a hot problem. Him and I are going to get together on that. But it's going to be an honor to represent the whole world in the send button meeting. That's going to be awesome. So I hope that all of you, for those, some of those that people that don't get it, that never go to a send button meeting, get those people out there if you know who they are. I know people, a lot of people over the world are working during the time we are doing our send button meeting. Some people are not because they're far ahead of us in time. I know people in the United, a lot of people in the United States are working during our send button meeting. You can bet the people on my team, I'm gonna let them know that their leader is doing the send button meeting, and they need to be there to watch it. Okay, because a lot of times people on my team are working, so they got to go back and listen to it, the replay. I know there'll be some people doing replay, and that's fine. But I hope that we have one of the largest send button meetings ever. Because y'all know how serious I am about the Billion Coin. Y'all looking at a person that probably one of the most knowledgeable people in terms of the blog and the whole TBC community. I'm not saying I'm number one, but I got to be one of them. Because not everyone has went through every single blog. I can stake that claim. So I want you all to know that it's some things that I want to read to you. It's something I want to read to you that I want to make you think about this. I'm going to go through it slowly. Okay? So I'm going to go through, there's a 10-step blueprint for success. And this is can be applied to the Billion Coin right along with the fast start system. But you got to be thinking these things, as I said to you. The first one is believe. Believe. While others are doubting what you can do in TBC or what TBC is all about. You got to believe in TBC while others are doubting. 2, if you haven't planned to follow the fast start system, now it's time to plan while others are playing or doing little or nothing, just being joiners, not builders. Okay? 3, study. Have you heard me use that word a lot? Study the blog. Stop just reading the blog. You read it first. Study where others are what? Sleeping. So if you're awake and other people are sleeping, really sleeping, then you go to sleep and then they're awake. They need to be studying. You see? You need to decide if this is really the opportunity for you, because I'm wondering if some people in TBC is just stagnant, just not doing very much with it. So you need to decide where others are delaying going forward. Okay? You need to prepare to get a jolt and making you go faster in your TB experience, while others are what? Just daydreaming about the whole experience. That I got millions and billions of coin in my wallet. I've never seen that before. Why they just daydreaming of that figure when they go to the TBC009.net wallet? Okay. Yes, you need to begin. Meaning you need to take action now and stop procrastinating. Okay? Work where others are wishing. Okay? So that number down to number 7 now. Listen while others are talking. When others are talking. Compliment people, meaning to edify them, lift them up. while others are criticizing people on our network. Don't believe in the naysayers or the trolls. They're the criticizing ones. Instead of compliment those that are doing so well. Okay? I'll be right with you guys. Be persistent in your action taking in TBC. Where others are just starting to quit before they even get started. See, some people quit before they even take action. Okay? That's number 10. And the last one, we'll just go ahead and say, this is not part of the 10 step that I was talking about. It says, never give up on your dreams. Life is about what you couldn't do so far. It's about what you can still do. I'm gonna read that again. Never give up on your dreams. Life is about what you could not do so far. It's about what you can still do. And this one is even better. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. I'm gonna repeat that again. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. Meaning you should try. If you have, see, we got a lot of people out there in the community that are stagnant, just sitting still, waiting for admin. What's the next thing admin's going to do? Instead of saying to themselves, okay, I'm going to follow the cash flow system. I'm going to follow the fast start system so I can start producing cash flow for myself and my family, and to try and start helping people of the poor, in poverty. Unfortunately, we have people, unfortunately, in TBC that's still under that what? That scarcity mindset. They're still under that scarcity mindset. I call it the me syndrome. Instead of being the they, having the they syndrome. Helping those people out there. I'm talking about those people out there. I'm talking about poverty, the ones in poverty. See, it's not about you. It's about them. It's not about you. It's about them out there. Because if you're not helping them, then you don't know what TBC is all about. Because what is that saying that my friend out of UK always says, Gerard Windsor? What are the 4 things you should know? What is TBC? What TBC is not? What is your correct road in TBC? And what is your correct road is not? Every member of TBC should know those 4 things. So these things I just read to you, it's got to be either or not. I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it. There's no gray area in between. It's a yes or a no. And those people are just sitting back, that's just joined and doing nothing and stagnant, just stopping. Those are the people that's saying no. Get over the yes side. I will obey what admin tell us to do. I will follow the system. I will start getting cash flow. I will start helping people. That's the right way to be. That's what admin expects of us. We as people have to, yes, we have to be unified. Yes, we have to be in line. But we got to be mindful that we all saying the right things, the correct things, and all in unison. It's not almost like you saying it this over and over again to sound like almost a song. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring on Mr. Mizanur. He's the leader of the Bangladesh community. Then I'm going to bring in my other fellows from Bangladesh community. Mr. Mizanur, I want to congratulate you, first of all, for having an excellent Sin Button meeting today in the Bangladesh community. It was awesome, and thank you for you all inviting me. It was quite an honor. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, all of the leader here, and thank you so much. I am so proud myself because today I am the is the second meeting for Sen Button meeting in Bangla. So I think we have everything we have. The TBC admin, the who create a wonderful concept for us. The if you is I cannot is wonderful concept for us, but people still now don't understand what is the TBC is. Is but if you think the we have a present monitor system, we know how to the money create, but some people know how to money create in paper money create. If we know how to create the paper money, they will be the people deny all of time the if they know. But TBC is a wonderful concept. It's wonderful concept for us, a people. For I think we have a 7.5 billion people. The almost the 97% people don't know the how creating paper money, how debit was debit is what our life, you know. Then 3% people only know the 1% or 3% people know the present monitor system. TBC is a solution. TBC is a present monitor system to everybody happy to give us. Everybody can live in freedom, not the part of freedom, full freedom. The TBC can give the every in people, the earth and planet. They give to plan and they give to. So I how to say the is awesome idea. TBC is idea. The idea who accept the you and the my top leader here in Riaz Khan and the Isaac, they know the meaning of the TBC. This is three part TBC. This is three. It is a big meaning. Then people they understand. Thank you. May invite me here.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
you.
I think then we work in and we and then we work from heart, and we know in 22,000 people every single day die for the medicine, die for it in Africa, in Asia. They die for they have no medicine, they have no enough food, they have no the drink water for pure drink water. The TBC can help. The people must understand. The people must understand. That's why we are here. We are here for a beautiful purpose, and we try to every single day says everybody they come with our community, and this is you guy must understand. TBC is not building, TBC is not company, this is people money. You can share it, you can take without invest. We want to give a giveaway to only we have a administration fee is $10. $10 you can everybody pay. This is not too much money. Then well I never because today is tonight for in Bangladesh in here in Germany. and I can. Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank
Hmm.
you. Thank you,
I
sir.
want to just say that is a key thing that you said a few minutes ago that I want to focus on just a little bit, and that's freedom. You know, how many things? It's two things. Freedom. TBC gives us by us building our own network, not network, but our own
Community.
community and our own economy. It's giving us freedom to do so. What opportunity gives you that kind of freedom outside the status quo that control us around, that have so much control over us?
Yes.
So
Yes.
while we're building our own community, and if
Yes.
we just keep expanding our community with the like-minded people,
Yes.
we
Abundance
can really
minded.
we can help so many people. The people who are suffering with medicine, people who are suffering with water and food, and we can help build infrastructure around the world.
Yes. Yes.
You know, so that's what I'm so excited. The fact that we have this incredible opportunity of called the Billion Coin,
Yes.
that we can help so many people, because that's what I'm about. I want to see people live comfortably and not live in despair.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know. So let me ask Mr. Istrat, when he come on right now, sir.
Yes.
Sir. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Today our the happy day. Today our happy day, and also we have a good news. Our TBC09 wallet have already we have available QR code. This is a good news, and
Yes.
we are success. Yeah, we are successful doing a good, beautiful broadcast. And this broadcast, you are a chief guest. That's we are proud feel, and we are give you a thanks. So today is I think Mizanur Bhai is tired because long time working here in internet network. Me also. I am morning we wake up and still I am working in here TVC, and so
Mhm.
many broadcast I do today. Just now
I'm
I come
sure.
back in Africa. Just now I come back in Africa. Caesar make a broadcast. I am here. Then I come back here. So okay, sir. Today we are really happy, and this theme you say that I hear, and Mizanur Bhai say something about our TBC community, that we are build up our community. How to we are build up in our community, because a lot of the people in this world, in this earth, lot of the people they are without medicine, they are die, without treatment they are die, without the food they are die. uh, that's why our we are working here in this platform. We are help, we are help, we can make, we can help each other, this struggle people and this poor people. That's first we learn here in TBC, and first want our mind setup. This is the main point, this mind setup. This
Mhm.
we are willingly honest. If we are willingly honest work here, so we can do anything. We can help in the art, the poor people, the struggle people. We can, sir. Because that that our will force become our will force. Say there is this example, um, that admin say, there is way, there is will. Uh, because if
Mhm.
we have way now, this TVC platform, this is way, then
Mhm.
will. Hmm. First, first theme is there is will, there is way. No, there is way first, because that platform is a nice platform, and there we have changed our financial disable financial support, because this platform we, give us financial support,
Mhm.
and we can give the struggle people, we can help the struggle people, because we have way, just TVC
Exactly.
platform.
You know, you're
Thank you,
so
sir.
right about that. You're so right about that because we got that old saying that said, "There's a will, there's a way," but guess what? We already have a way. The way is the
Right, sir.
platform. It's the platform.
Right.
That's all. Are we now? We are the will. We got to be the
We
we.
are the
We got to be willing to use the way that we have.
right,
You
sir.
know. So you're so right about that. So let me speak
Right.
to
Thank you.
Mr. Oh, it's great to have Mr. Reyes from Germany. You know, it's so great to have you, sir. Just unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Stefan Coffey, for give me a floor to talk about in TBC. Today, we are broadcast our send button meeting. There was a special guest, our Sir Stephen Coffey was there, because this is very, very important to the guest like you, between us. So TBC is the system who is the goal for a way to open up your mind. That is
Mm-hmm.
the people who does not have any opportunity to themselves how could to live in this world as a normal human being. That's right. Because you see, our the third world country, the people how they survive their life. They don't right now told Mr. Mizanur Rahman and also Mr. Israq. There's so many people they don't have only for drinking water
Mm.
because they don't get any good opportunities to the source of the clean water. I have I have a lot of video clip I have seen for about Asian and African and some other third world countries, but how they survive their life. This is horrible. This is every human being can cry for this situation. But TBC one the
Mm-hmm.
one system was coming to helping those people, to helping yourself at first, the family, and those people who need you, who need you to make them to self establish. This is this to the survive to their own situation,
Exactly.
because we are living on a standard. Okay, those people they don't know what is standard.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how could we'll sleep at night without any tension, but we can sleep. But those people, they are habitants in that situation, but that situation is not going no more. It's going on like this because
Mm-hmm.
we have to teach them. Uh, we have to help them to how could they mention the human being to living in this world or equal. There is a no classification. That's I mean this classification is coming from the wealth, because who has a lot of money, who has a lot of wealth, he must be the classification, the poor people and rich people, because this is not a good way. The way is all are human beings, all are have rights to leave this world as a same position. This system was not
Mm-hmm.
come today. This coming from thousand years old, because that
Mm-hmm.
time was the kingdom and there's a monarchy and something else. But today is the democracy. But we are talking about democracy. But where is democracy? Democracy and this have everybody had the rights to talk, right to lead, right to everything. No, so I don't want to go in the politics, but I want to go to this human being as a the helping people. How could I do that?
Wow.
Because we know the God given everybody has this mind. Everybody has the judgment. Everything's given, but these people they don't know how to make their judgment.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
right.
yes, we try to help ourselves and try to help themselves
Mm-hmm.
and each other. to all our come neck to neck, or come this TBC community, and we work all together. This is the one of the very beautiful concept which we are following, and we try to working as we can do as well. So this is the small talk I want to say. I don't want to longer anymore. Thank you for Stefan Coffee, and thank you for viewers.
No, I agree with you 110%. It is so awesome what you just stated. You know, we have something that people kind of look at it as something that's like a chance of a lifetime.
Yes.
To be able to help someone other than, see, like Randy all said one time, you're trying to help people help themselves.
Yes.
Do you all know that those people, the same people that have little food, little to drink, little means to get medicine for their sick, do you realize what that creates? It creates people being frightened. They got fear because they don't know what's coming next in their family. What other mishap is going to happen? If they got a child dying, what else is going to happen to us? When are we going to get some help from someone? So realizing, now we realize this is happening all the time around our world. That's why Admin want us to start moving faster and building our community. Because the more people we can make, more people we can get into this community. See, we're not trying to become billionaires and millionaires for us to have a scarcity mindset. We're creating billionaires and millionaires to help the poor, the people in poverty. That's what the Billion Coin is about. Love, prosperity, abundance for all humanity. Not for some, for all humanity. And the only way to do that is to have like Misinor said, we got over 7 billion people on Earth. But think about it. If just 1 billion of those people, think about how much impact that would have over the world. And those billion people have billions of coin in their wallets that becomes liquid so we can help those people. You see? Yes, the money in your wallets is for you, but it's for even more so it's for others.
Right, sir.
So we got the coin. This coin is like this. The coin is not a selfish coin.
Right,
the coin is an unselfish coin.
Right, sir. Absolutely right.
That's what we got to know, and that's what there's some of the people in our members, there's just some, that bless their hearts, they've been brainwashed under this scarcity mindset way that it's hard to get them out of that mindset.
Right, sir.
Because they're looking at their own misfortune, their own little degree of poverty.
Mm-hmm.
Now realizing it probably don't take but just a little bit of that coin to get them out of their own poverty. But it may take a great amount of that coin to help others. So I want to thank all of you for saying, if anyone got anything to add, please do so now. If everyone is good with everything they said, fine. I want to just say thank you. Kenya Phillips said she was trying to join the podcast, but she was having some network problems over in Nigeria. You know, Nigeria cuts down their electricity down at nighttime, so that may be what the problem is. Okay. I want to thank you, Israel, for bringing up about our QR code. For those that don't know what a QR code is, let me just explain it to you. Okay. You know that our coin called Bitcoin, they use a QR code. They got, on your phones. If you go to your, it depends on whether you got a Android or a iPhone. A lot of people across the world have both, but you got to go to where you download your download apps and get a QR scanner, because what Bitcoin has been doing, when you go to a store, I'm gonna use Tokyo, Japan, for example, because I know this happens a lot in Tokyo, Japan, because that particular country in 2017 made Bitcoin like a national currency, like their yen. And in downtown Tokyo, they got several stores that use a QR code on their scanner, and as you purchase an item, you just take that scanner on your phone and then you pay for it, because that QR code is tied to Bitcoin. So now let's take TBC. The same kind of thing is going to come later in TBC. I can see admin doing this. As you go and buy goods and services around your country, you better use the same thing with that QR code. So the QR code, the functionality of that's going to be later on going to be enormous. They're going to give us instructions how to use that QR code for all. But I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was coming this soon. So that's a big thing. I'm sure that they will have some information about it in our blog. It may come as early tomorrow, because I saw I didn't even know it, because I hadn't been in my wallet until I was on Marianne Murphy's live broadcast, and in the chat I saw Bitcoin Scott, which is Scott Thorne, saying that we got a QR code. So I went immediately to my TBC wallet, and I saw that, because I got a QR scanner on my phone. And so it's great thing. That's a great addition to our wallets. So the functionality of that QR code is going to be enormous as time go on, because that QR code probably will be used for, I'm thinking it's going to be used for goods and services, as we be able to use our coin for that purpose. So admin is just moving. Can't you see what they're doing? Tech support, they're moving steamroller ahead. So what are we going to do as people? We got to do the same thing they're doing. As they keep rolling out good information or good things to us, keep giving things to us. We got to do the same thing in growing our community. And don't you know how happy that would make TBC administration? Because now we would have achieved what TBC has been about from the beginning, growing to 1 billion members, raising that price to the ultimate price of TBC. Because when we get to 1 billion members, that's the cap. It's just like Bitcoin. There's only 21 million Bitcoins being generated. About 16 to 17 million has already been done. Well, the same thing applies to our coin. When it reaches the ultimate price at 1 billion members, we're going to be in great shape. So think about where we are now. People that's in the beginning stages of this whole thing. A lot of us going to be in great shape to help many people. I, for myself, wants to travel the world to some of these really bad places we're talking about. See, I'm not afraid of people. I like to be in the trenches with them. Now, God gave me the ability to be able to reach out and help people. So that's what I want to do.
Great.
So let's be vigilant, and let's strive forward, and let's keep moving forward with this thing and bringing people in this and training them. Fast start system. Teaching them how to make cash flow so they can help other people make cash flow. That's unlocking the value of our coin. So I want to thank everyone here for coming to my live broadcast. I'm sorry I started an hour later. Unfortunately, we had technical difficulties, like I stated before. Thank you all who hung in there for our hung in there with me today. I realize it's very late for a lot of you across the world. Thank you so much for the Bangladesh community, because I know it's extremely late for you all. But thank you so much for being there, and as well as in Germany. I know that it's late for you all, but that shows your dedication. If y'all don't know this in the chat, in the world, we have some very, very dedicated people in the Bangladesh community.
Thank you, sir.
I love all of you guys. As far as I'm concerned, y'all my family. You know?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know, that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it.
Right, sir.
As well as the people on this chat. I look at all the men are my brothers. All the female are my sisters in TBC.
Right. Right.
This is a big, big, big family.
Right, sir. Global family.
And some of us are going to meet each other very soon on that cruise. Some of us will. But over time, everyone will meet each other. I'm praying that happens at some point. Right. So anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the great news, Israel, about the QR code. And
sir, one have a good news. You go. Why you not give us one hidden good news, sir? You have a good news.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay. I forgot to mention that again. Oh my God. Oh gosh, I forgot to mention that. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. For those that don't know it, I will be doing the English version of the 10 button meeting next Monday for Randy. Randy asked me to do it right after the broadcast meeting yesterday, and I said, sure, I'd be honored. He knows I can do it, so that's not a problem. It's just that I want to make sure I'm doing everything like he does it. I can't be Randy. I got to be myself. But Randy and I kind of think alike. So he's gonna give me a little training on what the things to go over. I know a lot of times I know in the beginning he always go over the confidentials of the Sinbun meeting, and he talks about different facets of TBC. So if there's anything that he wants me to talk about regarding admin, he'll let me know. And like I said, so I probably will when they announce the Sinbun meetings, either late Sunday night or early Monday morning when y'all wake up. You may see a picture of me. You may, instead of Randy, then you'll start to see a picture of Listenor for the Bangladesh community. You'll see Mbek Derek for the French speaking community, and he's in Cameroon in Africa. And then you'll see Pritam Kumar in India for speaking in Hindi. Then I know that the rest of you all do it on Tuesday morning. But I'm gonna do Randy. I'm gonna be Randy. I'm gonna be Randy on Monday, because he'll be out of town celebrating. I'm sure celebrating his birthday with his family, and I hope he have a wonderful time. I just want to let him know that I can fill in with no problem. I know I already know what to do technically already. So I'm looking forward to it, and it should be announced on the blog eventually about that. But it's some great news that I got that, and I'm sure he already checked with admin to make sure I could do it. And I know admin thinks a lot of me, so I'm just elated about it. I'm really happy about it. Okay. All right, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully around my same time. I've already scheduled it and tomorrow's broadcast schedule. So I want to say goodbye to all of you, okay?
I hope so. See you tomorrow.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. All right. Thank you all for being on the live on my chat. Thank you for my little one that watches me and my little one that always supports me. Thank you all for being here. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.